Welcome to the deep dive. We dig into complex topics and pull out the essentials for you. And today, we've got some stats that honestly might surprise you, especially if you spend time outdoors hunting. Dr. Alan Lazara, he's a physician in Michigan, avid hunter too. He points out that, get this, a hunter is 2 to 3 times more likely to be injured by a fall from a tree stand than from a firearm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really puts it in perspective, doesn't it?
It does, and Whitetails Unlimited adds to that, saying about 1 in 3 hunters, 1 in 3, will actually fall from a stand at some point.
That's a huge number.
It really is. So this deep dive, it's all about tree stand safety. We've gone through a bunch of sources trying to find the core advice. We've boiled it down to 5 critical ways you can seriously cut down that risk when you're up in a stand.
Right. So the mission for you listening right now is to grab these key bits of actionable knowledge, stuff that can actually turn those sobering stats around, make every hunt safer.
Exactly. These aren't like super complicated rules. They're pretty simple, but they are life-saving. We're going to unpack each one, really get into the why behind them, not just the what.
Makes sense.
So where do we kick things off? Let's start with the absolute foundation, maybe the most critical piece of gear, the full-body harness. Now, this might seem obvious to some, but why is this specific type of harness so much better than, the older ways people did it?
Well, it really comes down to this. A good fitting full body harness is basically your number one defense. See, for years, people used what they called body belts, just a strap around the waist, essentially. But those things were frankly dangerous. They were linked to a lot of fatalities, and not just from hitting the ground, but from like asphyxiation if you hung there wrong, or spinal injuries, even secondary falls trying to recover.
Oh, wow. Asphyxiation. I hadn't even considered that.
Yeah. It got so bad that OSHA actually banned them completely for construction work. They created different kinds of disasters. A full body harness, though, it spreads that force out, across your thighs, your shoulders, your chest. The stronger parts, it manages the energy way better.
Okay, that explanation really highlights the difference. It's not just holding you, it's how it holds you if you fall. So if someone's out there thinking, okay, I need a new harness or maybe upgrading, what should they be looking for? What's key?
The big one is weight capacity. Definitely check that first. Most harnesses you see are rated for, say, at least 300 pounds. But here's the crucial bit, and people miss this sometimes. That's not just your weight. You got to factor in your clothes, especially cold weather gear, heavy boots, your rifle or bow, backpack, all the extra stuff you might have on you when you're actually climbing.
Right, the total weight loaded onto the harness.
Exactly. It adds up faster than you think, which actually kind of leads into another point we'll get to later. Using a haul line can help reduce that climbing weight.
Good point. We'll circle back to that. So calculating that total